In this lesson, we'll cover creating callouts. So you may have already created floor plan, ceiling plans, elevations, and sections. And let's say there's a part of one of those plans or elevations or sections that you need to enlarge to show detail or to define something within that is too small to see at the current scale of the plan view. You would create a callout to do that. So in the model example we have for this lesson, we're going to make a call out in the lower left around the wiring or plumbing, in this case of the HVAC systems. To create the call out, let's go to the View tab. In the middle in Create, there's a call out dropdown. The call out dropdown lets you create either a rectangular call out, meaning the area that's going to be enlarged, or you can sketch a boundary or a rectangle or a square or another shape to define the area that'll be enlarged. For this example, let's just choose rectangle. Now what Revit is going to prompt you to do is to click points to define a rectangle. Well, first off, I'll zoom in around the area that I want to make a rectangle around. I'll move my mouse into that area. I'll left click, start to move my mouse, and then I'll see this rectangle appear. Now don't worry about the call out symbol because we'll move that once it's placed. Move your mouse till you actually have the size of the call out that you want, and then left click again. That places the call out. Now to move the actual call out symbol, simply click on the actual call out frame or line connecting the symbol to the actual call out rectangle, and then you'll see a little circle appear next to the call out. That call out circle can be moved now by using the drag handle that's attached to the circle. Just hold your left mouse button down over it and actually move, and you can actually drag this callout symbol along with its extension line to a new position and then release it. Now, with the callout still highlighted, you could change the properties of this callout on the left in the property area. So I could change the level of detail of what I'll see in the actual callout view. I'm going to change that from coarse to fine because I really want to see the detail. I can choose Edit to turn on or off different elements within the callout. Right now, I'm going to leave them as is. Show In will actually show the callout in the parent view, the view we're looking at right now. The discipline is already defined. Background color scheme is set. If I scroll down a little further, I'll see the view name is actually named Main Electrical Distribution-Callout 1. Now, a few other settings we can change here, but I'm going to wait till we get to the actual callout to change those settings. So go ahead and click anywhere away from the callout on your screen. Now, in the project browser in the lower left, let's scroll down to actually the section callout. It should be right below the current section of what we're looking at, and simply double-click the callout to open it. This will open the callout, displaying information that was inside of that callout frame or window. Now, to change the elements here, you could simply go to Properties on the left and do the same thing. Change the detail, maybe change the visibility of elements that you're seeing within the callout, and also go down toward the bottom, and this is where we could turn off the visibility of the crop box if I don't want to see that. Now, maybe for this callout, I really don't want to see the grid lines or the level lines. So I'm going to scroll back up and override the current settings for this view by clicking Edit to the right of Visibility Graphics Override. And then I'll go to the Annotation category and I'll turn off the indicators for levels and also grids. And then click OK. That actually turns those elements off in this view. Now I also could change the scale of this view if I want to. In the lower left, my current scale is 1 to 50. If I click that, I could change the scale to make it smaller or larger. We don't have to do that now because we can adjust this later when we place this callout on our sheet. The other elements that I just changed, such as the crop and how much detail we want to see, can also be changed on the view bar on the very bottom. So as a review, in this lesson, we looked at creating callouts, specifically where we want to enlarge an area of our floor plan or elevation or section to show more detail. We use the callout command on the view bar, and we created a callout using a rectangle shape. From there, we went to the callout and actually modified the properties to hide certain elements that we didn't want to see and turn on certain elements that we do want to see.